Once, Dhritarashtra was married to the princess Gandhari of Gandhar land. Gandhari was cultured and a pious woman. When she learned that her husband was born blind, she blindfolded herself with a band and never took it off. Her brother Shakuni was sad at her fate and vowed to take his revenge on Bhishma and Hastinapur. Pandu married Pritha, the daughter of King Shursen. Pritha was better known as Kunti because of her beautiful hair. Kuntal is Sanskrit equivalent of Goldilocks. Kunti was a simple, straightforward character and was the sister of Vasudev, the father of Lord Krishna. She had great respect for sages from the very young age. Once, sage Durvas came to visit King Shursen. Young Kunti looked after him with such a care and devotion that the pleased sage blessed her with a divine mantra with which she could evoke any god. She was very young. Out of childish curiosity, Kunti evoked Sun God. Sun God appeared and blessed her with a child. She was unmarried and virgin. When the child was born, she put it in a basket and placed the basket on the river water to be carried away. A weaver found the basket and started rearing the child as his own. This child will be later known as Karna. One day, King Pandu went on the hunting trip. There, by mistake, his arrow hit a sage who was with his wife. Upon hearing a human cry, Pandu ran to the place where lay the sage, dying wounded by his arrow. The dying sage put a curse on Pandu. When you will go near your wife, you too shall die like I am dying. Meanwhile, Gandhari gave birth to 100 sons and a daughter. The daughter's name was Dushala. She was married to the king of Sindhu, Jayadratha. The eldest of Dhritarashtra Gandhari's sons was called Duryodhan. Due to curse on Pandu, his wife Kunti, using the boon from Durvas, became the mother of three sons, Yudhishthir, Bhim, and Arjun. After evoking gods Dharmaraj, Pavan, and Indra in that order, Yudhishthir and Arjun were the boons of Lord Dharmaraj and Lord Indra. King Pandu had another queen named Madri, who was the princess of Madra kingdom. Kunti passed on her boon to Madri, and two sons were born to Madri, namely Nakul and Sahadev, when she evoked the Ashwini brothers' gods. Thus, Pandu had five sons who later became famous as Pandavas, and Dhritarashtra's 100 sons came to be known as Kauravas. Later one day, Pandu, blinded by the beauty of Madri, went near her. The curse worked, and the king Pandu died instantly. Madri became Sati with the king. Thus, responsibility of bringing up all the five sons of Pandu fell on Kunti. After the death of King Pandu, his eldest son Yudhishthir had the right to sit on the throne. But he was merely a kid. Hence, Dhritarashtra was installed on the throne temporarily as a caretaker king to serve until Yudhishthir became a major. Although Dhritarashtra was a temporary king, yet he wanted to lay permanent claim to the throne for the sake of his ambitious son Duryodhan, who wished to become the crown prince without delay. Behind his intrigue, Gandhari's brother Shakuni's cunning mind was working overtime. He lost no opportunity to sow the seeds of distrust and enmity between Pandavas and Kauravas. Duryodhan had become bitter enemy of Pandav brothers, but he dared not come out openly against Pandavas because he feared Bhim. Bhim was the mightiest in physical power among all Pandavas and Kauravas.